Come here. I did the thing that I didn't want to do. It happened. I said I was gonna do this thing for 90 days and then come here every day, and then 3-4 days into it, crash and burn. Now look, I get a good reason, and I don't have any reasons. The weekend came and we had soccer games and things, and we worked on that conference, and I just didn't pull out the camera. I could have thought of how to make the story and tell it, and I want to get better at the storytelling. And if I'm being honest, these days, I'm pretty overwhelmed with the amount of stuff going on. It's not that it's not bad stuff. There just seems to be a lot. And sometimes you just sort of get into a headspace that, I don't know, it's not really great. I love working on cars. Do I get a lot of time to work on cars? No. Why am I doing this? Well, it's not because I have time today. It's because I had to take the battery from this car and put it in my truck because a fucking squirrel chewed on my battery and destroyed it. Honestly, I was really worried that I would come out here with the proclamation and then fall flat on my face. And I did. And you know what? Whatever. Such is life. Here we are, Tuesday, new week, and we're just going to keep driving. And when I make them, I make them. And when I don't, what the fuck ever, I don't. I started reading this book called Find Your Why by Simon Sinek. And if you've been here, you know that this is a thing that I have been trying to get through. And I'm not saying that this book is going to get me there by any stretch. I just, the book opens by really understanding why you do what you do so that you're more grounded in the things that you're doing, because the what and the how aren't enough to sort of propel you forward and do what you want to do. And it hits at a time where, of course, I've been sitting here going, Clark, why did you create that conference? Why do you do engineer? Why do you do people things? Why? What is this next incarnation of unspecified? What are you going to do and why? Why am I showing up here on YouTube to talk to you or to talk to this camera, to know you? Maybe there's somebody there. Why? And it's a hard fucking question. I don't want anybody who's sitting here thinking I don't mind, it's money. Well, I mean, sure, maybe a little bit. That's the result of the why. I think a lot about where we're going. In fact, it's consuming my head as, what is the service that we're providing back? And I've talked to you about us wanting to change the workplace because I believe that it's time for a fundamental change. I believe that technology and the tools have had this interception of things to where we can actually change the way we work. We can actually start to pull creativity out of the people and stop this sort of redundant bullshit that we're doing. The knowledge worker era is ripe for disruption. AI is the thing that is surfacing to everybody hey, if I'm not doing it, then I'm going to fail. And that's fine. Let that be the undertone of why you're watching this video. You think you're going to fail. Hey, I should call Clark if I don't do this AI thing. And the reality is AI is just that small little piece. No, it's a big piece, but it's a small little piece of how you do work. Automations are not AI. Zapier has been around forever. We've been writing software to automate things forever. This isn't anything new. But AI has sort of cultivated this conversation that needs to happen, which is great because it fills a big void in all that we're doing. I've already said this, you know this, but then I come back to the why of me, and the why of me, why I got into tech in the whole fucking first place was because computers made it easy to do things that we didn't want to do so that we could do it. When I started on the year 2000 project, I ended up creating access databases and scripts and formulas and whatever that would generate test case data so that I didn't have to do this all day long and that I could track the results easier. Now we can literally run businesses and interact with people and answer questions and draft emails, all that stuff faster than we ever could before. And that's so fucking exciting, especially as somebody who's a one-person shop. There's not a lot of bandwidth to play all of the roles that need to happen. So if you're an entrepreneur to a small business, these things enable you to do work that you've not been able to get to, or you've wished you could do, or. And I come back to my why, and my thing is I love to create spaces that help people advance in the thing that they're doing. And I love to overlay that with tech and look at the process and go, look, you could use these tools different. You could use this to just sort of tweak, to change. Like, let's unlock Jenny. Let's unlock Robert. I don't know who those people are, but like, let's unlock them so that they can focus on their why in your business so that you can grow and do that thing. Like, isn't that exciting? Man, like the 120-hour weeks, the 80-hour weeks, the like bullshit stuff that you had to do, I had to do. Like, I don't want to do that shit. Nobody does. So I just, did I miss stuff this weekend? Did I miss coming here? Part of me coming here, my why to be here on YouTube is to scale a message. It's so that you understand who I am, what I'm passionate about, so that we can have a conversation, so that I can talk to you, so that you know that this isn't some AI generated bullshit. I want you to feel the real me. I want to have the real conversation where we can talk about the real shit, not selling, not no flashy whiz bang fucking editing thing. I mean, maybe one day I'll be able to overlay little pictures and do a thing, whatever. The thing is, people buy from people. I'm a people. You're a people. I want to have the conversation. I want to have it authentically. I want to explain it to you. I want to talk to you. I want to tell you how we're building our business. I want you to hear the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I want to celebrate the fucking excellence, and I want to celebrate the people who are here, who are doing it. And this is just a great medium to do it. Yeah, I think, I hope. I mean, I don't know. This is like video. Ooh, we're getting close to 50. We're gonna have to do something big for 50. Like maybe I'll just like zoom out a little bit. But listen, all jokes aside, I don't care where you're at in your professional career and what you're doing and what you're thinking. Maybe your why has changed. Mine certainly has. I've been doing this for 25 plus years, and it's scary to say that now. 25 plus years. From where I started in my career to where I'm at now, the risks that we're taking now, the bets on oneself to build a business on a passionate desire, like cashing out retirement to like do this, says a lot about the crazy here, but also the belief in all of you there. And I encourage you to sit down and do the work on yourself, to understand the why, to peel back the onion and see the messy thing underneath and peel that fucker back again and understand it again. Because when you need to like understand why you're doing, and when you need to get up and do that thing, it really helps when you know your why. That means you got to be honest with yourself. You got to change what you're doing. You got to live congruently with yourself in those actions. And look, I'm a student of myself. I'm a student of here. I'm a student of the YouTube, the engineering, the things. I'm just saying, hey, my name's Clark. I appreciate you being on this journey. Some days we talk about the why. Some days we talk about the what. Some days we talk about the lamb behind us. Thanks for watching.